Ever met someone who made you question your own memory? You were sure of what happened, but somehow they twisted the story, just enough to make you doubt yourself. That's what skilled liars do. And the scary part? They don't always tell lies outright. Sometimes they ask them, yeah, you heard that right. Liars reveal themselves through the questions they ask. And once you know what to listen for, you'll never fall for their games again. So today, I'm going to show you the 5 questions liars always ask, and what they really mean. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot manipulation faster than they can fake a smile. Let's be real for a second. We all lie sometimes. I'm fine. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Little white lies. But chronic liars? They lie to control, to cover up, to get something from you without you noticing. And the problem is, they're often charming, confident, and convincing. You won't catch them by watching their words alone. You have to pay attention to their patterns, their tone, their timing, and especially their questions. Because when someone's lying, their goal isn't truth, it's control. So the questions they ask aren't meant to understand you, they're meant to manage you. Let's break it down. Sounds innocent, right? But think about it. That's not a real question, it's a defense mechanism. Liars ask this to flip the pressure back onto you. Instead of answering your concern, they make you justify your suspicion. It's clever, because it makes you feel guilty for even questioning them. Picture this. You notice your coworker taking credit for your work. You confront them, and they say, "Why would I lie about that?" Now you're on the spot. You start explaining your reasoning, and suddenly they're off the hook. Here's the truth. Honest people don't need to convince you they're honest. They just explain what happened. So next time someone says, "Why would I lie?" remember, it's not proof of innocence. It's a smokescreen. This one's a dead giveaway. When a liar hears the truth leaking out, their first instinct isn't to clarify. It's to hunt the source. They're not thinking, "Oh no, that's wrong. Let me explain." They're thinking, "Who exposed me?" Imagine your friend confronts you with something you said behind their back, and the first thing you ask is, "Who told you that?" You've already admitted it's probably true. Real honesty sounds like, "Wait, what exactly did they say? Let me explain." But liars? They're trying to find out who betrayed them so they can control the damage. That question screams guilt hiding behind curiosity. This one's emotional blackmail disguised as a question. Liars use it to make you doubt your own boundaries. It's manipulative because it turns your logical thinking into emotional guilt. Now, it's not about whether they lied. It's about whether you're a trusting person. Think of a partner who's been acting distant. You ask about it, and they snap, "Don't you trust me?" Boom, you're the bad guy for even asking. Healthy people welcome honest conversations. They don't weaponize your trust. So whenever someone pressures you with, "Don't you trust me?" ask yourself, why are they so afraid of being questioned? Classic tactic. It's fake confusion, designed to buy time and make you second-guess yourself. Liars use this when they're caught off guard. They need a few seconds to think of a cover story, so they pretend not to understand. Say you ask your friend, "Why did you tell Mark about my breakup?" And they go, "What are you talking about?" Notice, they don't ask what was said, they act like the entire situation doesn't exist. It's a stall, a reset button. And it works, because most people start re-explaining, giving the liar more clues about what you know. It's a subtle but powerful manipulation move. If someone truly doesn't know what you're referring to, their confusion sounds curious, not defensive. Liars, on the other hand, sound threatened. Oh, this one's the masterpiece of guilt tripping. It plays on your relationship, your history, your loyalty. It's not a question, it's a setup. The liar wants you to answer, "No, of course not." Once you do, they've trapped you emotionally. Because now, if you keep doubting them, you're betraying your own words. It's psychological manipulation at its finest. A truthful person might say, "I'd never want to hurt you, but let's talk about what happened." A liar skips the explanation and jumps straight to emotional defense. So when you hear, "Would I ever do that to you?" stop, don't answer, just watch, because what they say next will tell you everything. Here's the takeaway. Liars don't just lie, they frame the conversation to control your thoughts. They don't fight with facts, they fight with feelings. That's why their questions are never about truth, they're about power. So when someone asks, "Why would I lie? Who told you that? Don't you trust me? What are you talking about? Would I ever do that to you?" Pause, look past their words, listen to their tone. Because the moment you stop reacting and start observing, you take your power back. Remember, Honesty doesn't need defense. Truth stands still, lies need movement. If this video helped you spot the hidden signs of a liar, hit that like button. Drop a comment with the one question that stood out to you most. And if you want more content on human psychology, self-mastery, and mental strength, subscribe because we're just getting started. Stay sharp, stay aware, and never let a liar make you question your reality again.